Hello champs! Welcome back to our channel Learn For You. As always, here is your study buddy Anshika and we are going to continue our journey of Scratch. So, till now we have come so far where we started to learn about different blocks. We completed our motion blocks and we were going on our looks block. So, let us have a recap now of what we did in our earlier video. Basically, there I introduced you to our looks block and their importance. Then we just explored all the important looks block which we are going to use. We started to play with our cat and there we first greet our cat, then how is it going to think, its different features such as we can change its color, we can make it colorful sprite, we can just hide it and then show it and then pixelate effect and many more. So I hope this all is very much clear to you. Now we are going to look at some more interesting features which we are going to explore in this video. Moving ahead, the very first one we are going to do here is grow and shrink. Yes, we can just increase the size of our sprite and then we can reduce it. So how we are going to do it? It's very easy. We will first set the coordinates and then we will set the size of our sprite as 100% so that we can change its size later on. After clearing all the graphic effects, we will repeat a process. What? That first we will increase the size in positive direction, we will make it 100, then we will wait for a second and then we will reduce the size in our negative direction. So now let us jump onto our Scratch editor and there I'll show you how we are going to do this. So here we go and very first thing we will go in our events block. From there just choose this when green flag clicked. Then we will go in our motion block and set our coordinates. Go here, just choose this go to X and Y position. Then we have to jump onto our looks block. Just select the set size to 100%. Here you will set the size. We are doing so that later on we can change its size. Then clear all the graphic effects. You can easily just see from the screen. I have just showed you the complete code. Now we are just applying it here so that we can have a clear understanding. Here you will find the option of clear graphic effects. So where is it? Here we go and we have set it. Oh sorry. So here you just drag and drop it here. After this we will repeat a process and for that from control block just select this option. What we are going to repeat? We have to change the size, right? So we will go here, just select this option of change size. Then we have to wait for a second and then again we will change its size. So just go here and choose the option. So I hope this journey is getting interesting. Now we will soon cover all our blocks and once we will be done with them, we will jump onto all the projects we showed you in starting and then we will make all of them. So till then just keep practicing and as much as you will practice the things will get clear. So here we need to set the size as 100 and below down we will set the size as -100 because first we will grow it and then we will shrink it. So we are almost done with this I hope. Yes, now just repeat this process and let us take on to the zoom screen and here we can just play it. So see, our Scratchy is just first increasing its size and then it's reducing. So this is how we can set this code. Now moving ahead, what we are going to look at it. The next thing is the reverse of it, that first we can shrink it and grow it. Not much change in the code, just change the size and you will be able to do this. Next thing is our move and grow. So as you have understood how we can grow the size of our Scratchy, with that we have to just add our position. After adding the position, we will add the block of move 10 steps and we will repeat the process. So it will be done. You can just try it on your Scratch editor. I have just shown you here completely. Now it's the time to create a short story. Till now I have made you to understand different blocks. Now we are going to combine all of them and we will create a story. So are you guys ready to create it? Let's start. So basically what we are going to do in this is we will make our Scratchy to move, and as soon as it is going to touch the edges, it will just return back and say that I am tired. So now let us go on to our Scratch editor, and there we are going to do it. So here we come, and let us remove this. Just remove these blocks, we don't need all these blocks, or we can just make some changes in this only. So remove from here, and now we can just add on. So what do you think very first we will do? First we need to set the coordinates. We have done this. Then we will just set the direction, that point in direction 90. Now since we have to make it move from left to right, we will set its rotation style. I told you this in our motion block, right? I hope you remember it. So we will set this rotation style. So here we go, and so here we find this set rotation style, and what is it going to be? It is going to be left right. Moving ahead, now what we need to do, we will set the size of our Scratchy, and that could be like 100%. Okay, set size to 100%. Now since we have to make it move, so I showed you in the last video, I hope, how we can change its shape, right? So what we added, we set it our costume, let's switch costume to costume 2 so that it can start moving. Then we have to make it say, like it will say this, let's go for a walk. So here let's type, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Okay. Yes. So here is it going to say. Now we have to repeat the process. So here we will add a control block. Go here and just add a block of repeat. Then what we have to repeat? We have to make it move, right? So we will go here, move 10 steps. As it will move 10 steps, then we will change again its costume. Go in looks block, select the option of next costume, and then we will wait for a second so that we can understand its positioning. Just set it here. Then what do you think we will add on? We have to add, as soon as it will touch the edges, it will bounce back. So where you are going to find this option? In the motion block. Here you will go, and in the downside you will find this, if on edge then bounce. Okay, so we are almost done with this thing. Then what is it going to say? Then it has to think something, right? As soon as it will touch here, so we can add this block of think. It will think that I am tired. So here we can do this, like I am tired. I am tired. Right. So after this, what we have to do? Now we are done with this block. We will repeat the process again, because in this process it will go from here to here. Then it has to come back, right? So we will repeat this process again. Just take this block, or you can take it again. Just go in the control section, take the block of repeat, set it here, and again we need to follow the same steps. So go here and follow the same steps. I hope you are doing it together, and as you will do while watching the video, so it will be more clear, because later on you might forget it. Once you will practice it, so you will remember it well. So keep doing it so that it will be very easy. We just need to change the values here, right? So we will do it. Just set it once we are done with our complete code. Yes, here we are almost done. And at last again we can make it to think the same thing. So here it will go and think, right? So just type it here. And what we are going to type? I am tired, right? Yes, it's fine, I hope. Now we have to repeat this. So we will take this 100 steps. 100 times it will move, so that we can notice the changes well. Just click here, 100. Let us stop it. Once we'll be done with this, we will increase, no, we should decrease the time, right? Because it will take a lot more time. We can set it 0.2, and here also 0.2. So now just see if we have been completely done with this code, right? Let us go on to our Zoom screen and check it once. Let's play it. Let's go for a walk. So see how Scratchy is moving? And yay. But it doesn't say that I am tired, right? So there's some kind of mistake. Okay, let us go back and see what is the mistake, because it is not saying I am tired. Where we have written this? See, our code is completely correct. It might be giving any errors. Rest, the code is completely running. See, here is it saying that I am tired. So it was just the problem while running, I hope. Rest, our complete code is done. So this is how we can create a short story. Moving on to some other thing. Let's see what next is. We'll go here, and the very next thing we are having is we are going to create a project superpower. What that superpower is? It can just multiply itself. So see here how is it doing, and this is what we are going to create. So isn't it interesting? Let's jump onto our editor, and there we will do it very fast. But before, let me explain you the code so that you can easily understand it. What we are going to do here is we will just set some of our looks block. How we are going to do this? First, it is going to say some things like, your Scratchy have a superpower and it is going to multiply myself. To multiply it, we will repeat a process. What process we are going to repeat? We will set our coordinates, then we will change the size of our Scratchy, and here comes a special effect, that is our mosaic effect. So I hope this will be quite very new. Let me clear it. What is it? Basically, it is a special effect which is provided in Sprite, which helps to break a sprite into smaller copies, and then what it do? It arrange them in a grid. Let me take you to our editor, and there I'll show it so that it will be much clear. Here we go. So let us start making the code. The very first thing we are going to do is we will jump onto our event section. From there, choose this option of when green flag clicked. Then we will go into our looks block. We will clear all the graphic effects so that we can set our own effects. And then it is going to say first one thing. Then again is it going to say something, and let us set it again. Yes. So what will it say first? Hello. We can just add hello champs as I say to you, right? So you all are my champs. And I hope till the end you will be able to do this Scratch programming very well. And once you will be done with this, you will be your junior programmers. So I hope I'm going to meet my junior programmers very soon. Let's set here. So here is it going to say, as your Scratchy has a superpower. Your Scratchy has a superpower. And what that superpower is? Okay, here we are done with this. Yes. And okay, the spelling is not correct. And here is it going to tell its superpower. What is it? That I am able to multiply myself, right? So I am able to multiply myself, right? Yes. So once it will say this, we will repeat a set of instructions, and that is going to be go in the motion block, set the coordinates, and then what we have to repeat? We will go in our looks block. From there we will change the size, coming here change the size, and then we will change the color so that we can notice as well. Change the color, and here only as you will click on this, you will find a drop down list, right? Here you can find multiple options: color, fishy, will, pixelate, mosaic, and this is what we are going to use. So these effects provide different features. So this mosaic, what does it do? It just provide sprite into multiple things and arrange them in a grid. So let us see how is it going to do. We will add it here, and we will choose this option as mosaic. Okay. So we are not going to repeat it 25 times. Let us set it just 10, and it will work very well. Then we will wait for a second and understand it. Wait for a second, and I hope it is almost done, right? So how many times we have to repeat it? We can just set it 4 times, and we have set our x and y coordinates, or we can just change them, because from starting it will be in middle of the position. So when it will multiply, so the position will not be set. So we can just make it somewhat side, like -20 and -20, or we can take it -19. Just set it. Once you will try it, you will understand it very well. Okay, so now let's go on to our full screen. And are you ready to see your sprites in a multiple format? Let's go here and let's see. Hello champs! You know, your Scratchy has a superpower. I'm able to multiply myself. Whoa! And here it goes. See how our Scratchy can multiply. And we can even set the size. Here it is looking quite very small, right? We can make its size much greater, like it is 10 here. We can make it 25. Okay, so now let's try it again. Let's go on to our full screen and here we go. So again it is going to say, and almost now we are done with our looks block as well. We have created a story and this as well. So see, the size of Scratchy has increased. So I hope these things have much cleared you about looks block. We have just used the combination always because one of the blocks single cannot make any of the project. So whenever we will be making certain things, we will use these blocks like motion block, looks block, events, control, and later on we will just cover these remaining blocks as well. And once we will be done with all these blocks, we will jump onto our projects. So for now, we have been done with this block and now we are going to meet you in our upcoming video. There we will talk about different other blocks. So till then, stay connected and keep learning. We are going to catch you very soon in our next video. Thank you and bye.